think that hindi na magte-trace sila dito TLPH. I think they're fine with Alice. So Pakito pa rin ang kanilang pipiliin.
Feeling ko ito na yung maging sleeper hit ng ano eh. Ng playoffs eh. Tapos nag-glue din sila.
Very disciplined.
Ang lagkit.
Walang special dito ang ginagawa ng TLPH in terms of their picks. Ang special na ginagawa nila is their execution. In a way na sobrang kabisado nila kung paano ito i-execute. TLPH are not veering off of the meta picks that they know to use. And Omega, this has to be a wonderful last pick. They still will go for the Yuzong. I don't like this para sa Omega. I think this is way too risky.
Yeah.
TLPH, napakasolido nito. I think we...
Willing to cook a little. They bring back the Paquito.
Yep. Could we even still consider it as something they're just trying to cook? It's already been evident in game number 2 that they know the workaround, and I'm more or less curious to see if this will be a similar build, or is it something they can just adjust on the fly depending on the matchup?
I mean, you could say it's kind of medium rare right now. Maybe they want it more well done, so they want to get that maybe 4-0 today, because right now it is 3-0, right? So right now it feels like they didn't really change much, right? Just one guy. And again, why break or why fix what's not broken? I think TLPH just knows how to kind of just handle this. Now, take 2 on to the Yuzhong. I'm not sure if this is the right place to do it. Honestly, I had so many thoughts on that draft.
To build on what Wolf said, how he doesn't like it, I think it's because Omega are so ult-reliant. Look at that. A single AOG play strong, a Zaman Force committed early, a Black Dragon form. We've seen earlier in the season, series, how wrong that could go. If anything, it's just Ryzen and Mingwei that's playing in the mid-ground. Everyone else is like all in, and then Liquid can punish hard. Look, JP can just mount, get out of there. Little baby boys in Teddy and Carl Teasy.
There's just so much downtime for Smart Omega, and I don't know if that's the best way to go if you want to go for a more chaotic approach in terms of the gameplay. This is something that's a bit more predictable in a sense if you were Liquid, and even, as you mentioned, JP, who was, I think, kind of just forced to pick up the glue considering the amount of roam bans that were already taken out. It still seems as if it fits perfectly into whatever idea Liquid has.
I mean, you know what? JP doesn't have like the biggest hero pool, but he plays all these heroes well anyway. So we've seen JP perform on that glue as well. Again, maybe that's something that Omega can kind of attack on, but then again, it is a glue. Built-in survivability.
Turtle 1 already spawned. Omega first to the scene. JP flushes Berxiva out of that brush. And now, Black Dragon 4.
Okay, Stanford trying to poke down James.
Whoa.
That's gonna be a flicker committed. Ryzen gets taken out first. Very unfortunate for Smart Omega as the turtle gets soft reset. Carl TZ goes from the behinds and still secures the objective nonetheless. Flicker force out of Stanford. Carl TZ trying to take out James. Sanji will find the kill. And now it's Berxiva looking to be in danger. Will survive, but just briefly, not until Carl TZ picks him up.
Is it just me or is Sanford in a rush?
Feels like it. I honestly feel like it. Even Teddy, he joined these fights so early on, got 2 assists, get that gold into a claw. This is just a great start for TL, 2,000 gold ahead.
Yeah, now they have access to Ryzen. They're disrupting his jungling, and JP's holding down this purple buff.
I refuse to believe it till you mention it, Rockhart. A single sequence and a single objective, 2,000 up? Where do you get that money?
Yeah. That's Teddy also working on the energy shields down bot, nearly taking it all out.
This is gonna get out of hand very, very quickly if Omega does not do something about this. Now, what is the play? What's gonna be the damage control here? I don't think there's much, because I think they kind of just have to go for this.
Okay, that's a Purify for Teddy. He'll be okay, even with the Unbreakable.
Short term, this is the answer.
Yeah.
Attack Teddy when he has no Purify, because this is the weakest Teddy will ever be the whole game.
Yeah, you've got 80 seconds of a window. Maybe make something out of that. Something could happen.
That's within Turtle 1, Turtle 2, rather, coming up in about 30.
Yeah.
But elsewhere, I don't know, you can't exactly dive Sanji. Oh,
That's tough.
nor 40, look, 40. 40 welcomes it.
You know what it is.
Okay, James also wasn't even able to land the Petrify just yet, so they still have majority of their resources up for this upcoming fight. Sanford still, though,
They can fight.
yeah, might just try to go for it. That's just a couple punches, and James now down to half HP.
And you know Sanford gonna get caught out here.
Lands the Unbreakable. Does recall a bit, but Liquid are still going to get the prio here on this objective.
Oh, look at the smile on Coach Aeon's face. V whispering into his ears. Carl Deasy takes turtle number 2.
Ryzen didn't even have the retribution at that moment, even though he decided to go in. Fortunately, still survives. But Netsky on the other side of the map actually goes down in the hands of Sanji.
Yeah, one of the weaknesses here, of course, it is going to be DLPH who are manipulating the map so well.
Even under the turret, they are not afraid to fight. One hit left. Persiva survives. James, though, forced to use the Black Dragon form. There might be a dive from Liquid, but they change targets. They say Ryzen is more valuable this time.
Bro, even the projectiles are so synced out. Amazing.
Everything is going well for Liquid. I don't know if I've ever seen it, or I'm just amazed by how even Patrick joins you when you commit AOG. I haven't seen it in a while. I wonder if Patrick sticks to you as well after Black Dragon form.
I haven't seen that in a while as well.
Confirm Angela does.
So maybe it also does.
Maybe it
because
does.
it technically has the same.
It's just a matter of time till Daddy JP does that. Bottom lane cracks. Top lane, damage control by James. 6 minutes in, I'd say this is Omega just trying to clog up these holes. It's a sinking ship, I won't lie to you.
That is true. Very aggressive itemization as well from all across the board here.
Oh, 40 actually
Except for 40.
builds the Oracle first. Prior, he went Hunter Strike first, but now he's not even shy about it. It's like, yeah, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
Iron Chin.
Amazing.
big up 40. Look at what a single Oracle could do just to help him survive. Now it's Scorsese finding James, using the Deadly Magic, making sure he goes down. He is already on a killing spree. And that's after multiple members of the Mega Crunch make 40 go down. And under the turret yet again, Liquid find another fight.
3 for 1, and it's the tank XP. They're not even ashamed of it. They're not trying to hide it.
The fact that Ryzen won't be here for the last turtle makes this all the more worse for Liquid. They're up 6,000 gold. Mingwin does survive the Deadly Magic's barrage, but that's just a consolation prize. If anything, he didn't get away. Liquid let him live.
That's right. Surviving against TLPH is not the goal, right? You don't want to survive. You want to be able to overwhelm them. If you don't do step 2, it's done. You're getting cooked while you're surviving.
So 7 minutes in and you're already 7K ahead. That's like 1K gold per minute.
That is massive.
I'm not known to slam on teams, but Omega ain't living, dude. They're just surviving. Ryzen gets jumped.
Okay, that's 2 members onto Ryzen. Tries to dance around, but now with the help of Carl, there is no getting away. Will lose his purple buff as well. Liquid are just stampeding through.
The way they're doing this is so surgical as well. 3 on 1. James in front.
What a play from Teddy! The Black Dragon form wasn't even casted. Now it's a real world flushing them out of this tier 2. Liquid are taking down turrets.
Teddy's taking your lunch money. No more.
That's
no more
right.
orange birds.
Woohoo!
Oh my goodness. That's just insult to injury right there.
Did Perks die midair?
I think he did.
Because he was, yeah.
I don't see the body. There it is. There it is.
Halfway.
It went back down to the
Oh
ground.
my goodness. This is just a disaster so far for Omega. You know what they were taking their lunch money for? Maybe they got a date somewhere.
Sanji spamming his recalls.
Sanji has a date?
And use the bait? I mean, all of them are.
It's Sanji and Teddy, if it's clear. But none of them have died. Neither of them have died.
No, absolutely.
Because again, this was all going off the back of James finding the perfect targets, Ryzen jumping in, getting stacks on his Sky Piercer, and then Netsky just riding that wave towards a late game power spike. But neither of those things happened.
They're getting starved, man. They're getting starved right now. Omega got to do something. I don't know what you do, honestly, in that position. 10,000 goal lead at 8 minutes.
This is where the most powerful barang happens. If they were to come back from this, it would be off of Liquid making a mistake.
Literal witchcraft.
Yep. That's a divine
Force mature.
play. Oh. Yeah, they are just gonna take this Lord for themselves.
No way Omega contests. Not when you're down 10K.
Yeah.
Not with the map looking like this.
It's going to have to be like a chain of really unfortunate events. Maybe Teddy slipping up somewhere, misses on the Purify, and then Sanji just falling over on his own.
Yeah.
We're not speaking hyperbole. This literally
Oh!
is the truth of the matter. From underneath tier 3, Mingwin gets fished out.
They're under the tower, they're just dying.
Yeah, that was just 4 members of Liquid too. 11K up.
Again, what's the play here? Maybe catch them while they're doing the recall? I don't know.
Is this the play?
They're trying.
I think that was not a not so successful attempt. James, though, might just get to find Sanji here. Does land the Petrify, but Sanji lives! And Cartesi once again forcing out the AOG from Perxiva.
Again, it is something that you gotta do if you are Omega. You can't just fall over and play dead. You gotta try something.
Okay, Sanji's low, though. He still will not recall! The